Good morning, my remarkable friends. Happy Monday. It's the beginning of a brand new week. Don't you love it? It's like turning a page and you get to start all over, blank slate. So, my friend Dr. Emily has been talking about goals and finishing strong in the fourth quarter of 2019. And I love it. I talked about beginning 2020 with good vision and looking ahead and how we get to start 2020. I love the idea of 2020. I don't know why, but it just seems like that's going to be the year that we just can do great things. 2020. I love it. So in keeping with that idea and with my friend Dr. Emily talking about goals and finishing up strong with 2019's fourth quarter, I wanted to just talk a little bit about setting goals for 2020. Now, I know that all of us try to set goals in our major areas, our spiritual life, our emotional or mental life, like how many books we're going to read. I love to do that. I love to set a goal for how many books I'm going to read this year, how much, time spiritually I'm going to invest in myself, that kind of thing. A physical goal, how many times a week I'm going to exercise, or how much, weight I'm going to lose every year, right? That we always set that goal. And then, in our business, if we're going to increase our production or that kind of thing. So, as we set those goals in all of our major areas of our life, I just wonder, how do you set your goals, and then how do you evaluate them? So I know that you have always heard of SMART goals. So let's just review that today as we are becoming more and more remarkable. Okay, so if you use the acronym SMARTER instead of just SMART, let's add two more letters down there just to really give it that zing that we need. Okay, so SMARTER goals are, of course, S is for specific, not just I'm going to lose weight this year, but specifically how many pounds are you going to lose by blah? Okay, and I'm going to lose this many pounds by this date, and I'm going to do it by eating healthier. Are you going to do paleo? Are you going to do keto? Are you going to go to the gym 3 times a week? What are you going to do? Okay, so they're very specific. Now, the M in SMARTER goals, a lot of people say it's measurable. That's cool. I like that. But if they're very specific, that means they're also measurable. I really like the M in my SMARTER goals to be meaningful, because I've made a lot of goals that were not meaningful for me, and so they never happened. I mean, they sounded really good on paper, but it didn't resonate with me, and so I could do it or not do it. So I really like my goals for my M to be meaningful to me. So honestly, they have to involve other people. I'm a people gal, and so my M means meaningful. I have to be helping other people. The A means achievable. I would love to make $1 million this year for my financial goal. That's probably not going to happen. So my financial goal is a good one. It's a big one, but it's not $1 million. So it has to be achievable. My R has to be relevant. Years ago, whenever I was in sales, I had a goal to increase our revenue by, I think it was like 45%, and to have a baby that year. Wow. They just didn't quite, right? They weren't relevant to each other. That couldn't go together. My goal of increasing my family was a relevant goal to me, but increasing that revenue, they didn't jive. I had to go back to my values. What were my values? So your goal has to be relevant to you and to your values. And then T, of course, is time-based. What's the time frame on them? E is evaluated. So how are you evaluating your goals? I have a weekly check-in every Sunday. I evaluate how much progress did I make. And then that last R is, are they results-oriented? So am I looking at how they are results-oriented, and they're reviewed? So those results? Are we getting the results we need? And then if not, then who do I circle back to? Myself, my team? What am I doing? All right. So this week, your smarter goals. Write them down. Start planning for 2020 so we can be our most remarkable self in the coming year.